and YouTube, and then you can catch me on Fluent Radio, Philly Jams 95.3, Indie 101.5, and Mixed Talk Media. And I'm available anywhere that you listen to podcasts, okay, and your radio shows. So get on it, okay? Let's do this. I love to connect with you and promote what you got going on. Let's get it. If you or someone you know would like to be a guest on the Blueprint Live, visit thebpmediaco.com today. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another week of the Blueprint Live with your girl, MzMetchi. Brought to you by Philly 101.5 and Indie 95.3 and Fluent Radio. Shout out to our partners, Be Your Own Kind and MzWTT, honey. And thank you to our amazing sponsors, Tax Strategy, Black Dollar Days, Fiya Infusions, and last but not least, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Okay, tune in every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time and at 9 p.m. Eastern Time in Philly. All right, y'all, it's showtime. Let's get it.
Yo, I don't know what you think you're doing, but I know what you should be doing. I'm the pride of the Eastside DJ MH and you need to tune into the Blueprint Live with MzMetchi.
What it do? Your favorite cousin Young Jock checking in. And right now you're tuned into the Blueprint Live with my favorite MzMetchi, all right? Hey, man, you know what it is. Keep doing what you're doing and keep it right here. Chill.
Yo, what's happening in? What's happening in? Oh, it's about $2, Fabo. Bankhead, Fabo. Oh, hey, man, check this out. I want y'all to tune in right now to the Blueprint Live with MzMetchi. And I want you to tune in every Thursday at 6:30 Central Time.
Hey, y'all. Don't mind me. I'm just jamming a little bit, drinking my Truly. It's been a long ass week. We got to pick up the energy. Let's go. This is not them. Okay. Get in my vibe, okay? Get in my vibe. This is their single, that's Mega. It's available everywhere. I don't want to rock out too hard because see, I'll start partying on y'all. Welcome back to another week of the Blueprint Live. It's your girl, MzMetchi. And oh my goodness, have I missed talking to y'all. I have a very special show tonight. Okay, I've got an amazing guest. Okay, if y'all know that I love my indie artist. Okay, I love my indie artist, and tonight I have MCB Kappa joining me. Okay, Big Kappa, not the little one. Okay, he's coming on in just a little bit. Okay, and I want you all to really get in tune tonight because he's got a heck of a story, and we're gonna talk about it tonight. So make sure you stay tuned, okay? But before I go any further, I have to shout out to all of my listeners that are tuning in with me from Chicago, Jersey, Philly, and Houston, okay? Everyone that's tuning in on Fluent Radio, Philly Jams 95.3, Indie 101.5, and Mixed Talk Media. Thank you all so much, okay? So much. I get a lot of love. Shout out to all my listeners out in Texas. Y'all really be showing your girl some love. And I see y'all. I hear y'all. I get all of the messages. I love you. Okay. I love you. And of course, I have to shout out to my amazing sponsors because baby, where would we be if we did not have our sponsors? Okay. After tonight's show, everybody that is featured that I'm talking about tonight, including my special guest, everyone's going to be hyperlinked if you are following on our Facebook page as well as YouTube. Okay, I like to sub the channels because this is the thing. Look, we are out here giving you all our creative works. Okay, you gonna drop a like or a subscribe button. We need something. Okay, we need something. But tonight, make sure that you all get in tune with my sponsors. There's always different things going on. Okay, so shout out to Black Dollar Days, Paris Ice Bar, and of course, Fiya Infusions. Now, look, I keep my ear to the streets as far as what we're going to talk about on the show. And tonight, I have a topic for you all, and I'm sure, I am more than positive that you all have seen this question floating around on social media, but we're talking about it tonight. Do you believe in sharing your location with your partner? we got to jump in. We got to jump into that topic tonight. So you want to make sure that you stay tuned. Now, look, I'm gonna go ahead. I want to get everything going because, like I said, I told y'all I got a special guest. Okay, so we're gonna get his information up because I need y'all to go and follow. Y'all need to go and follow him after this concludes. Okay, you can even stop maybe for a second and then go ahead and hit the like button and come right back. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this going. Okay, and if you are tuning in tonight on our Facebook, you're on the live, please make sure that you drop your business in the comments. Okay, if you have a business, you have a book, whatever it is that you have going on, I want you to drop it in the comments. I'm going to continue to remind you all of that, but just in case you forget, we support and we are networking around here. Somebody has what you are offering, so you need to go ahead and drop it in the comments. Okay, but let me go ahead and bring on my special guest. Who is this out here? Hey, cuz, what's going on, girl? Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, Kappa, you ready? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Let me bring on my special guest, y'all. Okay, look, the one and only MCB Kappa. Let's get it.
Yo, what's the word?
What's going on? Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Look, thank you so much. First off, you've been on the move, sir. So thank you for taking some time out to come on the show tonight.
For sure. Always, you know.
Yeah, look, you've been a busy body, sir. You out here you grinding and getting your work on.
I'm trying. Yes,
Absolutely. Well, I want to go ahead and just really jump in because of, of course, I know you want to move. So let's go ahead and jump in. You have been doing music for a while, Kappa. Like
2 years now, I say.
Yeah. Okay. But you started, like, you had an interest in it when you were younger, right?
Yeah. So if we're not talking about like being an actual musician or artist, like rapping and stuff, I have a history of music. Like I used to play the alto saxophone when I was like a kid. Like I got gold medals for it. I know how to read and write music. I used to play the drums a little bit, but not that much. Not as much as the alto saxophone.
Oh my goodness! So you won awards. So the music has been in you.
Yeah, I won like gold awards for playing like Amazing Grace, like the
Okay.
Yeah, I done played a couple decent songs. I was in like orchestras, all type of stuff. When I was a little kid, not like in high school. Like once I got to high school, I gave that stuff up. I picked up sports more. I took an interest into sports more.
You was like, let me make a shift.
Yeah, it was like something my mom. So I had did it when I was like in fifth grade, fourth or fifth grade when I first started doing it, and it was just to get out of class. But then once I saw like, I really got to learn how to do this stuff. I tried to drop it, but my mama ain't let me. You know what I'm saying? She forced me to do it until I graduated 8th grade.
Okay. So you had to get in tune with it.
I had to get in tune. Yeah.
Well, look, okay. So walk me to where you kind of made the step to go ahead and step into your artistry and actually really pursue music.
The first time I would say, I was in college and I had to do a spoken word story about my life. Okay. You were able to give it in a like presentation as far as like a PowerPoint, or you were able to read just off the paper, or you could do like spoken word. You could do whatever you wanted to do. It had to be a certain amount of time, and you had to touch on certain different topics. And I would say that was the first time I ever like wrote a rap and let somebody hear it for real. But at the time, it wasn't a rap to me. It was more like spoken word. But I had wrote the like spoken word poem to like L's by G Herbo.
Okay.
And when I recited the poem in class, whatever, I did it with like no instrumental, whatever. I made my professor cry, and he was like, "If you record yourself giving this presentation, like if you read, like do your spoken word again, story of your life, I'll give you an A for it." And I needed the grade, so I did it, and I recorded it in like the student library, and like they had like little booths or whatever, like people that was trying to get into like engineering, recording, soundboard, and stuff like that. And I did it there, and he kept it, and he was playing. He like plays it for every class that he teaches now. So,
that's amazing. Yeah. So I mean, it was like you kind of got the spark from something that was
that wasn't even
completely unrelated.
Yeah, it was. I was just talking about different topics in my life, and some people in the class, not all of them, but like 3 to 4 people was able to relate to some of the stuff that I was saying because we was from the same city, same place. You know, when you go to college, it'd be a lot of it's like a mixing pot of just people from all over. You know what I'm saying? You got people from Nebraska, you got people from Indiana, you got people from.
Wait, where'd you go to school, Kappa? Where'd you go to school?
I went to Eastern Illinois University.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna say SIU or something. You know, we gang over here. Okay.
Nah, my cousin went there. But yeah, it was a great experience. It was like I guess like listening to people like get a story about their life. It was an eye opener in the sense of like how different people like we are, but at the same time how similar we are at the same time. If that makes sense. And yeah.
I'm curious to know, like, you know, I mean, talking about that assignment, and even I listened to Broken Wings.
Mm-hmm.
You are, you know, telling a little bit about your story as far as there too. I literally was listening, and you know, for you being an artist, is it ever like difficult to be transparent about some of the things that you have experienced and that you've gone through your music?
Yeah, I feel like sometimes if I speak on a lot of stuff that I've seen, people will look at me differently. But at the same time, I really don't care. But at the same time, I just don't want to put that like, you know, everybody did some things in life, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't the best moments in our lives, but we had to do it in order to get to the next step in our life, if that makes sense. I ain't never did nothing strange for a piece of change. I don't want to come off like that.
Stop. We wasn't even going there.
Yeah, but no, I'm just saying, it's like things that sometimes, you know, it changes you, like it changes your mindset. It changes the way you look at life. And it made me very appreciative and grateful for the life that I have, and that none of the vices that I partake in had control over me to where I would lose my family just for that vice, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I get it completely. Yeah. And I would love to know, and I mean, you know, you share as much as you want to. I really, whenever I bring my guests on, I always just try to bring people on that have inspirational stories. And you've certainly had, you certainly had some things and adversities you've had to overcome too. Can you share some of those that you've been able to work through over your time?
I'm still working through them. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. You know, sometimes. Like my great uncle used to say used to be $20 a day. I love money because $20 a day, wake up, there'll still be $20 tomorrow. You love a person today, you wake up, they might not lay your ass tomorrow. Excuse me for cursing.
That's fine.
That's the truth.
It's real.
Some of my adversity I faced, I would have to say the biggest one is probably losing my mom during COVID.
Oh my God.
She had a heart attack in the apartment when I was asleep. So waking up to that stuff really like messed me up. Trying to perform CPR on my mom really messed me up. Then I had to relocate my whole life. I'm still going through like adversity as far as like falling out with family members and not, you know, being isolated and stuff or alienated. But that actually happened. So I had some other adversities that transpired before that was going on while that happened. Like I was attacked by a police officer at my university. I was racially profiled and targeted. To fit a description I did not fit. At the time, I was after that happened, I was banned from the university, and I was suspended from the university, and then banned from being on campus. And then like a month later, they sent me. I had a board hearing meeting, and during the board hearing meeting, the officer that attacked me gave a description of who he was looking for, and they gave a description of what I had on, and I kept pointing out that none of those things matched the description.
Match your description, right?
The police, so they're like police officers, and then there's like the chief of police, right? That's in charge of all of the police for that.
Exactly.
So he was present there. He also gave a description of what they were looking for. He also gave a description of what I had on. He also said basically that the police officer had no right to talk to me, right? For what was going on. And I ended up getting expelled after my board hearing meeting. But however, I ended up beating the case.
Okay.
That case dismissed and thrown out before we even went to trial because they didn't have any body camera footage, none of that stuff. And I had like 3 eyewitnesses, all type of stuff. I was fighting this for like two and a half years. And during my first, I wasn't even a year yet. I'd say like 5 months, my mom died. This happened in November. I got attacked November 5th, 2019.
Okay.
And then my mom died April 14th of 2020.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I had to just relocate my whole life, all type of stuff. But
yeah.
I feel like I'm here for a bigger purpose. That's why I made the song Broken Wings, because like emotionally damaged, but I still manage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like as humans, we go through a lot of trials and tribulations, but that doesn't mean that is who we are. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know we just talking to each other tonight, but I've also lost my mom, and I tell people all the time that, same to you, Kappa. And it's, people don't understand the magnitude of just that as something that you go through on its own like that. That's such a big piece. And then when life is also happening outside of that, it can be very, very overwhelming. So, kudos to you for really pushing through and finding a way to channel that pain, because it's a pain that is undescribable.
No, it is. And I'm not trying to take nothing away from nobody or you, but like my mama was really my only parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know who my dad is, but he wasn't really present like that, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it 100%.
So that's like really losing my only parent. And
yeah,
it is difficult. Like, that's not the only thing that I've been going through. Like, I done seen close friends die when I was a kid. What else? I done had near-death experiences a couple times. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple things that necessarily, if they would have went if I was standing 2 inches to my left or something, a foot to my right, I could have not been here no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just be blessed to live and wake up and open my eyes. Like, I know a lot of people growing up when I was like 13, 14, even 11. These people ain't make it to see 27, and I just turned 27 a couple days ago. And
happy belated birthday. Oh, wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Y'all drop some balloons in the comments for Kappa now. He just celebrated a birthday. Okay, we celebrating over here on the Blueprint Live tonight. Okay?
Big Aquarius. Shout out to them Aquarius.
Okay, we like y'all. We like y'all.
Thank you. But yeah, it's just a blessing to be alive. I'm constantly reminded of that.
And thank you for sharing, because a lot of the times, when we see like our favorite artists and people like that, you don't know what they have been going through to get to where they are right now. You
really don't. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, look, okay, we talked about that, so we're gonna bring it on up. So you had some pretty exciting things too. Like I read, okay, you performed, you opened up for a Wu-Tang member. You've been all out of Texas.
Shout out Ambitious Entertainment, man. Shout out my man.
Shout out to Ambitious Entertainment.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to King Solomon. Shout out to Wu-Tang. But yeah, she got me that opportunity.
Okay.
And it was a blessing. Before opening up for King Solomon, I didn't have that much knowledge upon him. I had knowledge on the Wu-Tang Clan, but the Wu-Tang Clan is like a lot of people.
It's a lot of them.
It's a lot of people in the Wu-Tang Clan. And then some people joined, thank you for the birthday wishes. Some people joined after they got popping, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Right. It was some newbies on the block.
It was some newbies on there. Not trying to say King Solomon was one of them or anything, but when I was talking to him, he got brought into Wu-Tang from one of his cousins that was actually an original Wu-Tang member. Okay. So it's a little different. But I got a lot of inspiration and knowledge from meeting that guy and talking to him, and he just pointed me in the right direction with a lot of things as far as life and like life outside this music stuff, and then even with doing music, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the conversations I had with him. He told me like drop a song every month so that on paper it's always looking like you're working. I'm like, damn, that's smart. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Come on. Okay, look, I need for my new artist, he dropping some gems for y'all. I need y'all to get into them.
Yeah. Or like, no matter the crowd, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, if it's 10 people out there or 100 people out there, you gotta perform like it's 100,000 people out there. You gotta bring the same energy every time. Yeah. Don't pay attention to the people not paying attention to their phone. You gotta think about it. You new people are just not hearing your music. Exactly. So you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different levels to this stuff. You can't just jump in thinking like I'm gonna be a shark in the water and you don't know how to swim just yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, can you speak to, and I'm sure you've seen it too, especially, being in the industry, that, people will have hot songs, but you don't really see too much movement as far as that's concerned. What do you think are some of the things that are kind of missing as far as that's concerned?
I feel like it's the team sometimes.
Okay.
Like, and I don't want to speak on him because the man is on a higher, different platform, so I don't want to say nothing negative. But like the example of what you just said, look at the dude, designer who made the Panda song.
That was a hit.
That was a hit, right? But then he dropped
Right.
that Timmy Turner. He be wishing for a burner, and then it was like, you know what I'm saying? Not
Yeah, everybody
no
was
shade
like,
on his
we
song, right?
gonna.
But not every. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody started. You know what I'm saying? Everybody started looking different directions. And I feel like sometimes it's like I want to say like 90-10%. 90% on you, 10% on everybody else that's around you. Because, you know,
Exactly.
this is your dream. If you got to get serious about your goals. If you don't get serious about your goals and dreams, who will? You feel me?
Exactly.
But I don't know, like I just feel like he probably didn't have the best support around him to keep making him, pushing him to be like, what's your next best hot song? It was like he made those 2 songs and then
And that was
disappeared.
it.
Or like the
Yeah.
dude that did Leave Me Alone. I don't know if you remember that song.
Oh yeah. What is his
Leave
name?
me
I know.
alone.
Yeah,
And
girl.
we
Yeah.
left him alone after
I
that.
remember
Nobody
that.
heard nothing else after that. And
Yeah,
it's
that was
like
like 4 or 5 summers ago for those that
you
are
gotta
trying to
keep the
remember.
momentum going. Even and like at first I was struggling with this, like, man, I gotta make a song that follow up after the next song. And Moesha, my manager, she was telling me like, your songs don't always have to follow up. Like you can have a turn up song and then you can have Broken Wings.
Exactly.
You can have a
Because
song
I was
like
listening to Pop That too.
you
Let
can,
me just be
that's
clear.
what I said. You can have a turn up song. You can have a song like Pop That.
Yeah.
And then you can have a song like Me. I don't know if you listen to it, but I was talking about family, things that was going on in my family. You don't always have to have a dance song. You don't always have to be the artist to make dance music, because once you try to get into different fields, nobody's gonna take you serious because that's all you was known for.
Yeah, you can't box yourself in.
Yeah, can't box yourself in.
That's great advice, Kappa. That's great advice for sure. Now look, we see a lot in our city, that, a lot of collaborations and things of that sort. How has collaboration helped you on your journey?
So honestly, I'm about to do my second collaboration with some artists, and this is kind of crazy. Not in a bad way, but it's just like I've been wanting to collaborate with more artists, but now I'm finally getting an opportunity, so I got to take it. I got to use it for what it's worth and try to capitalize off of it. But my first ever collab was with my homie Leak Money, and we did the song "Pop That." What I learned from that song is that we like. One, you got to be on point in a sense of memorizing your songs, and it's not no jab at him or me. I feel like as an artist in general, since we don't have no major $100 million record label backing us to where we can go into the booth and just humbug. You know what I mean? Like you go in the booth, you roll up za, flame up, you drinking. We don't have time to do that stuff. This is not that type of time. This is an investment in ourselves. We not where we want to be. We're at where we're trying. We on the bottom trying to get to the top. We're not at the top already. So it's like stuff like that. You can't. I learned how to like navigate myself as far as being on my 5 P's better, like properly performing. So I got proper preparation to properly perform. If that makes sense. Okay. And like bro taught me that, like going to the booth, making sure you have your song memorized. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, making sure you're ready to go. Essentially, yeah.
Even like listening to beats, having your beat selection, having the beats down packed, knowing where you're gonna go in at or punching in versus one take and stuff. It was just a very insightful interaction, and it was very good. It wasn't nothing negative or nothing bad. I took all positive things from it, and I'm in the midst of trying to do more collaborations with Leak Money, other artists like Boss Tage, and more Jotty. All type of people.
Well, we manifest over here. So who's some artists you want to work with? You got to put it out in the atmosphere. Okay, it's gonna come right back to you.
Me and Mo made a whole visionary board. Like, I'm trying to take it to different heights. I'm trying to live a better life, one that ain't got that much strife. So,
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm curious to know. So we've talked about all the things that you have done, but what are some things that Kappa wants to do that maybe it don't meet the eye? What are some things that you want to do?
Outside this music stuff, I got a lot of different plans. I want to dabble in real estate for a little bit. I want to open a nonprofit organization in honor of my mom to raise awareness of the condition she died from. What What else? I want to open up a car rental service. I just started an LLC. I'm in the process of dropping clothes, like making clothes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What else? I'm trying to open up a record label to get, to get back to the community, to get, a chance for people that necessarily aren't heard, to get them an opportunity to be heard. Because that's why I feel like that's why I do this music stuff. It's not just it's not like, oh, I just make music just to make music. I make it to, I feel like I'm a voice for a lot of people that don't have a voice. I feel like
to make an impact.
You know what I'm saying?
Want to make an impact. Absolutely.
I feel like that's really my purpose, because if it wasn't, I would have been dead. There's a lot of things I could have died from. I'm still here. Yeah. Like, even as a baby, I had like pneumonia like 4 times straight out the womb. So you destined for something bigger. You just got to keep thinking that, keep reminding yourself that.
Absolutely. Yeah. When you face certain adversities and things go on, it's like, okay, I have a divine purpose. I'm still here, and there's still work to be done. So
for sure.
Kudos to you. And that, my listeners, I will say this, we like to support and do all of that. So when because look, now you came on the show tonight, but we locked in and we gonna support you during your journey. So when you gotta put a call out,
come back on the show, we gonna do another interview. This ain't gonna be one and done, bro.
Okay, because you gotta come back when your new projects come out. I tell everybody,
project
I'm like,
coming soon, real soon.
Look, so speaking of which, because before we go, Broken Wings is out right now. That's streaming everywhere. They can go and get that. But you have a new single that's coming out on the 20th. That's what a little birdie told me. Yeah. So let's talk about it.
So the name of the song is called "This Not Luck," and I'm just talking about what goes into life, like the life that you want. You know what I'm saying, or the things that occurred in my life. This was not luck. There's a lot of things that I've acquired in life that I had to work for. There's a lot of things that I didn't want, but it came to me due to sacrifices that I had to make, if that makes sense. And it's like, nothing in life is given. You know what I'm saying? Hard work beats talent when talent hardly works. You know what I'm saying? And this life that you want, the life that you see yourself in, not just myself, not just you, but the people that's
everybody.
But everybody. It takes work. It takes hard work and dedication and preparation and patience. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what I was talking about in the song.
Okay.
So
you excited about it? We gotta wait a minute. Make some noise for Kappa, y'all.
I'm definitely excited about it. It's a different type of song that I dropped. I'm about to be dropping, but after that, I do have Broken Wings, the visual, coming soon. So it's just something. It's like a little appetizer. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep
a little something.
You know what I'm saying? A little sprinkle, just keep them at bay so they don't think that I ain't working. Because we live in a world where if they don't see it, it ain't happening. They don't think it's happening.
Not happening. You are right.
If you don't wear your wealth, you ain't got no money. So,
yeah. And it's unfortunate.
World. It is unfortunate.
The people that are really making the moves, they not making too much noise.
No, they not. They just letting their actions speak for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Well, I mean, I'm excited for you. I mean, it's certainly been a great chat, and I just feel like you definitely have our support. I'm looking forward to hearing more music, because I mean, I don't know, when I listen to your music, Kappa, if for me, it's like you tell a story. I can visualize that it was good. It was good.
I think when I make music, I make music from my heart, from my soul, because as a little kid, and I don't want to put all my business out there, but everybody got people in their family that's, like I say, addicted to vices. You know what I'm saying? And one of my uncles that had a vice that was like addicting, is like taking more of his time than anything else in this world. When he would be off that vice and he'd come around, right? And I'm a little kid. He used to always tell me blunt things, but he used to always tell me, nigga, if you ain't gonna be good at it, don't do that shit. And I used to be like, huh? Right. And I'm sorry.
You're like, wait a minute, why are you saying
this? It'd be so random, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But now it's like some of those things that my uncle, my great uncle Earl will be telling me. I see it every day. I see it in everything I do, and it's like, you can be subpar or you could be great.
That's right.
You could be the mediocre version of you, or you could be something that impact the world for generations to come, and you change 1 million lives.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know.
They said they agree. She said, I agree.
Hey, you may not agree
Hey,
with
Unc was talking that real talk.
But hey, I ain't gonna talk too much about him. But I love that man to death. You know what I'm saying? But he used to give me some wise words, and they'd be random. He'd come in the crib late, tweaking, get the saying.
But you never remember those lessons until they show up later on in life. It's just like, oh, okay, like it makes sense now. I see what you're saying.
I used to think it's, you know what I'm saying? I thought you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? You on point. Not the bottle. He on point. Sometimes when you inebriated, they take that's the real you. They take the real you. You know what I'm saying? That ain't, you know what I'm saying?
She said Uncle speaking facts. Absolutely.
Uncle always speaking facts. That's what you need in your life. People that's gonna speak facts. You need people that's not no yes man. Nobody in my life is a yes man. Even down to my girlfriend or my manager. I don't need her to agree with everything I say. That's not your purpose in life. Right. It's not coming to America. I don't need you to hop on one foot and bark like a dog.
You better say that, okay? Look, we got our own minds around here, okay? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, look, but before you leave us, can you, being yourself, can you give a piece of advice to an aspiring artist that, like, what is just like that piece of advice that you would leave with them?
Man, and I don't want to sound so cliche, but I live my life like this. When in doubt, you got to thug that shit out.
Okay.
And I hate to say it like this, but
tweetable.
It be times I wake up, I have PTSD flashbacks from a lot of different things in life. But one that's like take over everything else is the police officer incident and finding my mom. How I found my mom. Yeah. And it be times I be angry at the world, but the world ain't attack me. The world ain't kill my mama. Yeah. It be times I be reminiscing about my homies, but the world ain't kill my homies. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The world didn't take my homies. The streets did. Or a hating person did, or a police officer. I was a little kid, seeing police officers kill. I seen a group of police officers kill one of the big guys I used to look up to on Lakeside called Twin. Okay. Oh my God. And it's like the world that we live in, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to say the world is demonic or nothing, but sometimes, you know, I used to always think like people are naturally good, but sometimes people and the vices that they are attached to take over them. And you can't control what the next person does. You can only control how you react to it. Exactly. And that's one thing that I constantly see over and over again. And it's a proven thing. It's like, you know what I'm saying, you could let this break you, or you could let this make you. Absolutely. And that's how I live my life. When in doubt, you gotta throw that shit out.
Okay, look, and that is the advice right there. That's the advice. Before you leave us tonight, let them know how they can follow you and stay in tune and support everything you got going on. Let them know.
For sure. Y'all can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, under my sorry. Y'all can follow me on Instagram or Twitter at @TheReal_CAPPA. My name again is MTB Kappa. My Instagram, as well as all my other user handles, even on TikTok, is the THEREAL_CAPPA. Y'all can follow me on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, whatever listening device you got to listen to music. I'm on there.
Get it, y'all.
What else? This Not Luck dropped February 20th. Visual to Broken Wings coming soon. And I just want to say thank you again for the opportunity.
Thank you, Kappa, for coming on, and many blessings to you with everything that's going on. You gotta come back when you dropping the new stuff.
I got
come
you.
See.
I got you. And like a month and a half, we're gonna be back on here.
Okay, we're gonna run it back. We're gonna run it back. Well, you take care. Okay, talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Bye. Y'all make sure y'all check out MTB Kappa. Okay, go look, stream. He just told y'all. I know y'all got different stuff that y'all listen to your music and everything on. Get in tune, okay? I have to take a really quick break, but when I come back, we're going to jump into tonight's Hate It and Love It. Be right back.
The Black Dollar Days initiative has officially kicked off. Make sure that you join founder Faye Porter in her mission in uplifting the Black community. You can join by registering your business or just replying that you're in and you're ready to be in on this initiative, okay? Visit theblackdollardays.com and do what you need to do to be a part of this. Be a part of the change that you want to see. Make sure that you follow them on all social media and let them know that the Blueprint Media Company sent you. Hey, y'all, it's your girl, MzMetchi, checking in, reminding you to shop my exclusive collection, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, where we've got shades and everything that you need to look fly. Oh, and we also offer accessories. So ladies, put a little bit of razzle dazzle in your collection today. Be sure to shop with me and follow on social media at Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Grab your products today at MzMetchi.com/shop. All right, y'all, it's time for Hate It and Love It. Let's get into it.
Hey, y'all, welcome back to the Blueprint Live. It's your girl, MzMetchi. Time for Hate It and Love It. Let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so I'm starting off because, of course, this week was the Super Bowl. Okay, let's hop in. So my love it, and I don't care what anyone says. Okay, dispute me if you will. I enjoy Usher's halftime performance. I enjoyed it. I had my clock set. So let me be clear. That's the love it. The love it is that I enjoyed Usher's halftime performance thoroughly. He took us on an entire time travel. I mean, when Confessions was out, I'm so caught up. I wasn't expecting him to open to that song. I'm glad that he did. Everything about the performance was everything. So that brings me, we're going to stay on that, but let me just squeeze in a hate it right now. I'm going to squeeze it in. So in me watching, yes, the ladies are going crazy for Usher, baby. Yes, it was good. Yes, it was. Yes, we love Usher. We love him. Okay, so in all of my excitement, of course, I remembered, I said, oh my goodness, the tickets for his tour that he announced last week, they go on sale February 12th. I'm like, okay. I'm during mid-performance setting an alarm on my phone to make sure that I am at somebody's computer. I don't know whose computer it was going to be at, whether it was mine or my place of work. But I knew that I was going to purchase these tickets when they went live at 10 a.m. on February 12th, the day after the Super Bowl, right? So I'm like, okay. I get up that morning. My car was giving me some issues. I'm like, God dog it. But that was okay. It was totally fine. I packed up my laptop. I took it with me to the dealership. I said, I'm like, you know what? Nothing is going to stop me from securing these tickets to the Usher Raymond concert. Nothing. Okay. And I'm so excited after I watched the halftime show. More excited than I should have been. Wink, wink. Okay. Y'all, I get on Ticketmaster.com. Jesus Jermaine Christ. Them tickets was like car note and mortgage prices. Okay. Car note and mortgage prices. And I'm like, Usher, baby. Usher, I love you. I love you. I can sing every single song. I know every introduction. Y'all remember Usher used to do introductions, intros and outros and stuff. Do y'all remember that? That's how long I've been a fan. Okay. They wanted a car. The cheapest ticket I saw was $375, y'all. That's the hated it. That's the hated it. And if you got the low on tickets, if you got a box, and you're trying to sell some spots, I got 4 people right now ready to pay. 4, maybe more people. But those are the 4 that was confirmed, and they said they was trying to hang out and go with me. Because I'm lit at the concerts. Y'all know I'm lit. I come to the concert lit, okay? My hated it is the fact of, I understand these artists that they want to charge, and they do all that. And I respect people's prices. I respect it, okay? But when we used to get your CD from Columbia House for $2.68, you gonna explain to me why you want $800 to sit in the 200 level of the United Center. You're gonna have to explain some things to me. Okay? Let me get into these comments. Whitney said, I was definitely singing and dancing, and then folks was moving so fast, and all the changing was impressive. Completely. Anybody that complained about Usher's performance, I'd like to see you do it. Kim said those prices were ridiculous, and they were. Wink, wink. Did y'all see him in the Skims campaign with Kim Kardashian and them? Wink, wink. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move on. Yes, Auntie Tracy, I was laughing out loud too because I'm like, baby, who about to pay that? Whitney said, girl, me and my sister want to go, but baby, I ain't paying all that to see Usher. You know, I thought it was ridiculous when he was in Las Vegas. I think when I looked at tickets at the time, it was like $900 something. I'm just like, baby. Moving along. Hey, she said, wow. Yeah, it was completely ridiculous. $375 in the nosebleeds. First off, I'm 35 years old. And can I be honest with y'all? I want to be honest tonight. MzMetchi can't like see and hear the way that she used to when she was 18 and 19. Remember, I told y'all I blew my speakers out in the Malibu from listening to Lil Webby 612s. Okay, give me that with Bun B turned all the way to the maximum, baby. I need to be closer. I can't do no higher than the 200 level. I can't. I cannot. I can't see like that no more. I can't hear like that. I need to be closer. I need to be in the environments. Okay? Usher, you tripping. $375 for the nosebleeds, and I can't even see. And it's so high up there. I feel like if I fall, I'm not trying to plummet to my death at the United Center. That's not the way I want to go out. Auntie Tracy said that must be the nosebleed section for $375. And it was. It was. She said, call WGCI and win the tickets. What are the odds of that, Auntie? I don't know. She said, I can't walk up them stairs. Girl, I don't even like to look down. It gives me literal like anxiety to be up that high. I went to a Bulls game back in the day one time and them fools sat us at the 300 level. And I decided even as a kid that no matter what was going on in my life or who was in town or what event I was attending, that I would never go above the 200 level. And so far in all of my years of living, I never had to do it. And I don't even mean to be going in, but it's ridiculous what they charge for these tickets. So yes. Now I'm going to go ahead and move into another hated it because I feel like we already in that energy. Let's go ahead and step into it. I don't watch sports like that. Definitely don't watch football until it becomes a Super Bowl. I honestly, on everything I love, did not even know who was actually playing. All I knew is that it was Taylor Swift's boyfriend, that he was going to be one of them. That was all that I could tell you. Okay. And he was the one that used to be with a black girl. That's all that I can tell you. I know the celebrity tea about it. Yeah. Needless to say, I became quite annoyed while I was watching the Super Bowl that it felt like every 17 seconds they were flashing Taylor Swift and her friends. Now, this is the thing. I'm not a hater because I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not a Swiftie, but I will shake it off if I need to. You feel me? Like I'm, like, okay. It was a little bit odd that she was sitting with Ice Spice. I was like, oh, when did they become besties? That's cute. Okay. Every 17 seconds they were showing her. And I'm like, I'm trying to understand. Oh, Auntie Tracy, wait a minute. What did you say, girl? She said, contact Usher and tell him the Blueprint Live wants to cover him. And I will. And I will. Thank you for that inspiration, my dear Auntie Tracy. I love you. Kim, she said Taylor Swift ass, boo. Whitney, boo, tomato. Y'all gotta stop coming at that. So, okay, what's my love it this week? What's my love it? Oh my gosh, y'all. Let me say this. I had a great Valentine's Day. And I hope that you all do too. I think my love it that I'm going to go ahead and go with this week in relation to Valentine's Day is this. I love seeing love. Okay. I love seeing people happy. I love the holiday. I like to receive gifts like anyone else, Shout out to my man. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for my gifts. I'm not wearing them. I'm not wearing them right now because I don't want to blind the people. I don't want to blind them, baby. But real talk. I love seeing love. I love seeing it, love being personified. And I just feel like for everyone that was so mad about the holiday and everything. And like, not just mad, but like they were mad and like outwardly expressing it. We're not going to make you all a hated it this year. We're not going to make you guys a hated it. But for the people that were expressing the love and they were in a good space and it wasn't no hateration or holleration in the dancery, that's what I'm loving this week. Okay? That's what I'm loving this week. Yes, I love you, Auntie Tracy. I love you, girl. I love you. Y'all send Auntie Tracy some love, okay? She said, so icy. Kim, you saw it, baby. Like, I wasn't trying to blind them tonight. I mean, I already got y'all now. Y'all see it. Bow, 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 bow. Y'all know I'm a bling and glam girl forever. Shout out to my best friend for helping me out with transitions. I love you, Kim. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and take a really quick break, and when I come back, we have tonight's What Would You Do? This week, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I've been seeing so many things that I was like, you know what? I'm talking to my people about this tonight, and this situation, I want to hear from the parents on this one. I want to hear from the parents. I want to hear. So we're going to go ahead and take a break. I'll be right back.
I'm 54, so basically, it's too late to start saving for retirement, right?
Not right. Starting to save, even in your 50s, can really make a difference.
Well, right now, saving seems hard to wrap my head around. Plus, with the way this year's been going...
Hey, listen, it's okay. You still got this. Just go to aceyourretirement.org. It's an online tool from AARP that can help you get your retirement savings on track no matter your age. It's free and only takes about 3 minutes.
I like 3 minutes.
Yeah, at aceyourretirement.org, you'll chat with Avo, the friendly digital retirement coach. Just answer a few questions and you'll get a personalized plan and tips to help boost your retirement savings. Tips that are easy to understand and tailored to your lifestyle.
I like that too.
Plus, it's sponsored by AARP, so you know they got your back. Just head to aceyourretirement.org and make your plan to start saving for retirement.
Thanks.
That's aceyourretirement.org. A message from AARP and the Ad Council.
And now, introducing one of the newest BossFluent creations, Lady. Lady is a women's fragrance that will leave men mesmerized and have you feeling beyond amazing. Its sweet and soft aroma will bring out your inner divine feminine and keep him wanting more, over and over again. Lady, a BossFluent product coming soon. Make sure you check out our fragrances and much more online at www.bossfluentent.com. Hey, y'all, it's your girl, MzMetchi, checking in, reminding you to shop my exclusive collection, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, where we've got shades and everything that you need to look fly. Oh, and we also offer accessories. So ladies, put a little bit of razzle-dazzle in your collection today. Be sure to shop with me and follow on social media at Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Grab your products today at MzMetchi.com/shop. Let's get into today's What Would You Do? Where we're talking about real situations with real people and offering real solutions.
Hey, y'all, welcome back. All right, it's time for What Would You Do? What y'all talking about in these comments? Let me get over here. Hey, Be Cool, what's going on? Where have you been? Okay. Good to see y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. Now, look. This was another one I told y'all that was circulating. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to read it. And then, I just want to know what's y'all opinion on it, okay? I put my son out last week because he couldn't follow my house rules. He's 27 and fell on hard times, so I allowed him to move back in 6 months ago. I have 3 house rules. No overnight company. If you mess it up, cleaning up, and you have to go to church on Sundays. That's it. He grew up going to church every Sunday, so it's in him. He missed 3 weeks back to back, so I addressed him, and he told me that he would go the next week. Next week came, and he still didn't go. After about 2 months, I sat him down and had a heart-to-heart conversation with him and told him that if he couldn't follow my house rules, he would need to find someone else to stay with. We agreed to disagree, and he said that he'll be gone by Friday. My husband told me that I was wrong because he has to find himself, but I believe if he goes to church, he'll find some direction. By Wednesday, my son was gone. I went from talking to him daily to once a week, maybe. But he talks to his father daily. Was I wrong for putting him out? I don't think so, because my house, my rules. But do want an outside opinion. Ooh, I want to know what y'all would do. Ooh, I got my auntie sponge. I'm just trying to make sure the girlies don't want to be shiny. However, this is a touchy situation because you know what? And let me say, when I read this one, I remember that because I mean, you know, I didn't always live on my own. I too lived at home. And I'm like, look, you know, I would have work and have different things going on. And then, you know, I'm like, I'm not gonna go every week, right? But I would go when I needed to. Okay, Kim, you said you need a recap. So real quick, for those just coming in, tonight's what would you do? Her son, he's 27. She allowed him to move back into the house under 3 rules: no company, clean up after yourself, and go to church every Sunday. Those were her 3 house rules. And when he did not go for a long period of time, she told him if he can't follow her rules, that he should leave. He left 2 days earlier than expected, and she's wondering, did she make a bad decision? Okay, so that's what's going on with tonight's what would you do? Auntie Tracy, I agree. You can't make someone accept God. Like, this is the thing. We're living in times right now where it's so there's so many ways that you can get your praise on. Okay. So many ways. And I feel like that there was, because this is the thing. There are some parents that may be in this situation that they want their kids to come in and they're like paying bills and doing all of these things. So I do feel like that her rules realistically were not that bad, right? Like it's not that bad. If he was having some conflicting things, because some people, they go off and they go and study in different denominations, or they want to go to a different church, or they want to do that. I do believe that there should be maybe a certain maybe level of autonomy where, you know, it's just like, okay, you can follow the rules. You need to be doing something to get your praise on, okay? Because everybody is different and everybody does it differently. So we do have to respect those differences, okay? Let me get into the comments because, yeah, I agree. Whitney said those are the rules he accepted. Okay. He did. Kim said, I saw that one. Yeah, the last one was too much. She did make a bad decision. Yeah, I mean, you know what? That's why I said I'm like, I want my parents to key in. Because see, like, although I don't have kids, like for me, this world is cold enough, right? Like this world is cold. So I don't know if it would have been like an extreme kicking out, like, or whatever the case is. But it's like, hey, you know, can you it's 4 weeks out the month. Can you dedicate 1 to 2 weeks and come to church with me? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe make it an ordeal where it's like, look, let's go get some lunch afterwards. Let's powwow. Let's talk about what you're doing with your life. How, you know what I'm saying? Like how I can help you, how I can do that. You know, I mean, I would only imagine that that's probably what I would do if I was in that predicament. Like I done laid the smack down and I'm seeing that you're resisting. I would want to know, like, I'm a real get to the root type of girl. Okay. What's your reasoning for not following my rule? Because like I need to know what your limitations are, because maybe we need to kind of reconfigure some things. I don't know. Parents, talk to me. Let's see. Auntie Tracy said, God will deliver you if you accept him as your Lord and Savior. Absolutely. Whitney said he knew he wasn't going to church. He agreed to terms that he wasn't going to do. Like most of y'all did with them student loans, y'all not going to pay back. Oh, y'all want to talk about that. Y'all agreeing to terms that y'all know y'all not gonna heed to. That's what he did to his mama. Whitney said, but I also wouldn't let my child be on the streets. That's where I'm at with it, Whitney. Like, I just feel like I don't know if I would just immediately be like, you gotta go. You know, because this is the thing. A lot of the time, you ever, and I know somebody done dealt with this, and we talking about this could be for any type of relationship dynamic that you have, but you have somebody that they like, oh, if you do this, you know, they try to like lay the smack down on you, and you like, wait, it's not that serious. And they like, if you do this, I'm gonna take this away. And you like, wait, I wasn't ready. That's what she did to her son. She like, I wasn't ready to leave quite yet. But I also know that I'm not doing nothing that you asked me to, baby. I'm not going. He knew he wasn't going to church. Kim said maybe he accepted it thinking that she wasn't playing, or that she was playing, but when he realized she was serious, he got on out that jam. And I mean, think about, like, I guess it's so crazy to think, like, you literally are moving out from going to church. Like, maybe he was churched out. I don't know. Like, anybody ever been churched out before? Like, I like going to church, but y'all, anybody been churched out? Drop a church in the comment. Start laughing. Y'all know what I be laughing. I be over here crying. I can't. Okay, moving on. Auntie Tracy said, usually your mom and dad takes you to church as children. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, terms and conditions, baby. Okay. Whitney added, I wouldn't kick him out. Okay, I wouldn't either. Kim, I would not throw my child out over going to church, especially in this climate we live in. Right. It's just like, man, the streets will eat your kids up. Eat them up. Don't send your babies out there. Don't send them out there. Like for me, I'm just like, you know what? Okay, look, is it the time? Because y'all know sometimes some churches that baby, it'd be about 3, 4, 5 services. Does he not have a car? And he like, look, I'm not trying to be at church from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. And for me, I feel like if I was in her shoes, I'm trying to get down to the bottom of it. Before I send you out into the streets, out into this world, I want to know, what's your perspective? What is it? What is it? Jamal is churched out. Oh no, Jamal. He like, look, I don't even want to watch it on the internet. Get it away from me. She said, also wonder why he had to come back home. She said he fell on hard times, sis. He fell on hard times. In this situation, so look, were you wrong? Standing on business sometimes, let's have a real conversation. Standing on business is hard. It's difficult. It's difficult when you put a boundary in place and then you have to actually enforce it, especially when it's the people that you love, i.e., your kids. That's hard. So I can't sit here and say that you standing on business, that it was 100% wrong, but do I think that it was a little bit of a left turn? I think, yeah. You got off before your exit. You got off at Vollmer, but you really need to get off at Lincoln Highway. All of my Illinois people, y'all know what I'm talking about. You got off too early. You got off too early. Yeah. Your child already came home because they was going through stuff, and you sent them right back out to the streets over not attending church. And and I had to, because I remember when I lived at home, and especially when I started to get older, right before I left, and my dad is like, you need to be going to church, da, 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 da. And anybody, if y'all know Zachary, y'all know he gonna try to govern some stuff. He gonna be like, what you doing? And I just had to remind him that my relationship that I have with the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, Jesus Jermaine Christ, because yes, I gave him a middle name because he gave me one, and I love him. Okay. I had to remind him that my relationship that I have with God that's my individual relationship. And I'm like, we in tune. We talk all the time. I love God. That's not a gimmick. That's real, So I should be able to govern how I operate within that relationship with him based off of his word and what he wants us to do. Okay. And that's just my stance on it. And that would be even for my kids too. It's like, hey, look, I'm going to bring you up. I'm going to show you the way to go. And then there's going to come a certain time where you have to make some choices and do some things for yourself. But I'm here to support you. You can always come home. That's something that I've heard. That's a common thing. You can always come home, and home could be in church. I know my church home. Shout out to Great Community Christian Church of Flossmoor Road. Okay. In Club Hills. Okay. That's my home church. I know where home is. Outside of home with my actual family, I know where home is, where I can go and I can be spiritually fed. Okay. Because understand that no matter if people are in good times or bad times, they're going to always lean on what parents sometimes don't recognize. Now, I might not be a parent, but I'm somebody's child. So I can say this. what's not realized sometimes with your grown children is that the lessons that you put into them when they were younger are still there. They may not pop up all the time and they may not always make the right decisions, but you know the right way to go based off of how you were raised. Okay. Now you can decide that ain't really the way for you, but you know what it is. And he knows that if he needs to go to church and he needs to be spiritually fed, he knows where to go. But when you force somebody to do something that's not organic, it's not real. God don't want that. You can't be coming in with your half prayers and your half praise. You can stay at home for that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get to the next comment. Just Tracy said, when you grown, things in your life becomes a given. It's about choices. I completely agree. Completely agree. She said, also, oh, wait, girl, not I went through the comments that we did. She said, oh, I missed that. Wow, your kid fell on hard times. She did too much. Absolutely. Absolutely. Whitney, you know what I'm talking about with the Lincoln Highway involvement, baby. You know what it is. She said every parent says that. Yes, every parent is like, if you in my house, you got to go to church every Sunday. And it's just like, baby, you don't even go to church every Sunday. And then have you ever lived at home and then they tell you that? And then, you know, they will have just talked to you about how you needed to go to church and do all that other stuff. And then they miss that upcoming Sunday. And you like, question mark? Whitney said she should have been praying for his heart and that he wants to go, not because you're making him. Yeah. I agree. Oh, Kim, come on now with the dissertation, baby. She said, I feel like their relationship is going to be very strained. And I would hate to strain my relationship with my child over going to church or not. You can't force someone to be religious, even if they were brought up and raised up in a church. When you become an adult, you figure things out on your own. And he probably has a very good reason that he doesn't want to go to church. Hold on. Is this my good sis Wendy over here? Hey? You see, sis, I got on my tie tonight. Yes! Party girls in the building. Bow, 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 bow. But wait, I want to get back to what Cam said. I do think that this is going to cause a major strain, because if they went from talking every day and now he's like this, I only want to talk to dad. I only want to talk to my father. You know, he's clearly checked out, because he probably feels like a little bit abandoned. Like, you knew what I was going through. You knew, you know, like, come on now. This is real. Thank you, sis. Thank you. I said I was going red tonight. You know, I'm just all in the mood from Valentine's Day. I was like, we're doing red. That's the color. So for this, what would you do? Look, I'm not going to lie. We all make mistakes. I heard something that was really profound today. It's just like, it's really good when you can take accountability, right? You can take accountability and you just know, you're like, hey, I did not handle things appropriately. And I need y'all to know that I sit here. I am flawed too. Okay. I make mistakes daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. I'm acting out. I do a lot of things. Yeah, MzMetchi is a one. Okay. But in this situation, if you feel unresolved and you feel like that you did not handle things in a way that was appropriate, you have to acknowledge that. You know, one of the most beautiful things that has happened that I can remember with my own parents is that if they were wrong about something, or if they were genuinely sorry about something, and they knew that maybe they're like, hey, I handled you in a way that maybe was a little bit too harsh for whatever was on the table, they would say that. And to me, it always reminded me that, like, although I felt like my parents were like these supernatural beings, they were human too, right? So even as a parent, sometimes you do have to step off that pedestal of, I'm the parent, you're the child, you do what I say, and acknowledge, like, you know what? I may not have handled you appropriately given the situation. Okay. And you should have a choice. Now you're going to have to follow these other two rules, and we might have to put another rule in place for this one I'm going to take away. But I love you and I'm going to be here. That accountability, let them know that you messed up. Like, you messed up. Tell your son to come home, sis. Tell him to come home. What would you do? That's what you should do. Call your son. These streets is cold. These streets will eat your baby up, be it young or old. They out here, I mean, it's clans of people that will go and they beating on people that's older and robbing them and doing all types of stuff. You don't want to send your child that came from you out into the streets. It couldn't be me. Baby, if you don't want to go to church, okay, so what you saying, you just don't want to pull up? So are we watching Joel Osteen or Joyce Myers? Which one are we doing? Bill Winston? How many people know about Bill Winston in the house tonight? If you don't want to go physically to church, do we need to bring church up in here? Are Wednesdays better for Bible study? Let's try to come to something. Because I mean, just because he fell on hard times, what if this man work and Sunday is his only off day? I have questions about this. You can't move abruptly when it comes to your loved ones. Handle them with care. Handle them with the same way that you would want someone to handle you. That's my advice for tonight. Okay. Yes, Wendy, 100. Auntie Tracy added, you don't want to end up being sorry. Absolutely. These streets will eat you up. Treat people how you want to be treated. You don't discard people that you love, be it family or not, just because they're not doing something that you don't want them to do. It's unfair. It's unreasonable. And I'm going to leave it there. I'll be right back. I got to go ahead and pay some bills, y'all. Got to pay them bills, y'all. Be right back.
What grows in the forest? Trees? Sure. Know what else grows in the forest? Our imagination, our sense of wonder, and our family bonds grow too. Because when we disconnect from this and connect with this, we reconnect with each other and build family memories we will carry with us forever. The forest is closer than you think. Find a forest near you and start exploring at discovertheforest.org. It's easy. Just put in your zip code to find family-friendly outdoor destinations near you. You'll also find guides to free activities, games, and amazing forest facts. Give the magic of the outdoors to your kids and reconnect with your family. Find a forest near you at discovertheforest.org. That's discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, MzMetchi, checking in, reminding you to shop my exclusive collection, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, where we've got shades and everything that you need to look fly. Oh, and we also offer accessories. So ladies, put a little bit of razzle-dazzle in your collection today. Be sure to shop with me and follow on social media at Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Grab your products today at MzMetchi.com/shop. And now, introducing one of the newest BossFluent creations, Lady. Lady is a women's fragrance that will leave men mesmerized and have you feeling beyond amazing. Its sweet and soft aroma will bring out your inner divine feminine and keep him wanting more, over and over again. Lady, a BossFluent product coming soon. Make sure you check out our fragrances and much more online at www.bossfluentent.com. Time to get into what's happening and what's up in these streets. Let's get it.
Welcome back. Now, look, if you are just tuning in with us on our Facebook live feed, make sure that you drop those businesses. Drop your businesses in the comments, okay? I want to connect with you. I tell you all every week, I literally go through the comments. I try to reply back to everybody and do all of that. And whatever you got, somebody needs what you have to offer, okay? I'm drinking this. So y'all look, okay, what's happening? What's up? Let me go ahead. I'm gonna just toot my own horn real quick. I've been on a journey. I haven't been drinking a lot of hard liquor, but these Trulies, let me tell y'all. I've been on a journey. I'm down 20 something pounds. Okay. Bow. Make some noise to Stacey Red, y'all. But I've been drinking the Trulies when I feel like I want to have me a little taste. I'm like, okay, I need a little something. You know, I just want a little drink. A little drink. These Trulies been making it happen. And shout out to Diamond. Shout out to Live Long Health. Okay. That is who I am working with. Because look, sometimes you need a little bit of help. Okay. You need some help. That's my girl. That's what's happening and what's up in the streets. She has an initiative this month for heart health. Y'all make sure y'all get in tune with my sis. And she was the member of the week with the league. That's my girl. Hey, Diamond. Hey, girl. How you doing, baby? Okay, moving along. Where are all my Real Housewives of Atlanta fans? Did y'all hear that Portia? How you say her last name? Godoba? Portia Godoba. She's returning back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And she just signed an overall scripted deal with NBC Universal. I love to see it. Like, I mean, Portia on NBC Universal, y'all. She thought that the Underground Railroad was an actual railroad, and she now has her own scripted deal, and she's coming back to television. Are y'all excited? Make some noise, y'all. Okay. So if you all saw Usher's performance, hold on, what y'all saying in these comments? I see y'all over here. I want to. Oh yeah, she in her bag, sis. Yes, Whitney. She says she's in her bag. Yes, she is. Okay. Y'all clown Jermaine Dupri so bad that he had to come and tell y'all that his socks cost $565. That's how y'all bullying people in the streets? Is that what's happening and what's up this week? That y'all some bullies? First off, why did Jermaine Dupri come out with that? You know, when you rich, you can do different things. Oh, wait, Whitney said, I'm a Portia fan. She is good TV. Incredible. And she's so fashion sense too. But y'all clown Jermaine Dupri so bad about his outfit. He had to come out and tell you all about his socks. That man looked a mess. Whitney said that no one cared how much they cost. Y'all, them the socks that we used to wear on Easter Sunday. Yeah. Kim said those socks were worth $2.99 at the beauty supply store. He needs to cut it out. Like, Boss Baby, please. I'm tired of y'all already. Y'all have to stop it. Said he looked like Boss Baby, and he did. He did. Y'all, okay, I'm gonna put Kim's comment back up here. Them socks definitely was at the beauty supply. Your local Walmart or Target if you just really want to be nasty, okay? He looked a mess. Moving along. I was really happy to see. So, like, y'all, why was Shannon Sharp exchanging words with Mike Epps? Like they was going at each other. They just made up recently. So that's what's happening and what's up in the streets too. Y'all been tuning in to Club Shay Shay? I love to see it. Hold on. What is these comments? I'm trying to get to y'all. Boss Baby wore it better. Please stop. Y'all not finna, I'm not gonna allow y'all to do it. So look, we talked about Usher. We talked about his halftime show earlier in tonight's Hate It and Love It. He had like a really cool wedding. Like he did like a drive-through wedding. It looked like it was lit, y'all. I'm like, not you got married right after you just did like the halftime for, performance of a lifetime that we will see in our lifetime. Lil Jon was lit. Lil Jon was looking good. Is that what's happening in the show? Okay, maybe that's too much. I'm gonna stop. But he did though, and I do not take that back. I was like this. It's the leather pants for me. But getting back to the topic at hand. Yeah. Wait, Kim said Shay Shay got a messy couch, honey. It's messy. It's real messy. Whitney said, yeah, the wedding was shocking. Yeah, I mean, it really was. I like the fact that Usher showed up with a blanket on, because that's totally me when I go anywhere. I'm like, do I have my blankie? Oh, okay, cool. Wait, Whitney says, sis, not Lil Jon. You didn't have your glasses on. I did. I had it on. He did not look bad to me. Yeah. Please. I'm not going to act up with y'all tonight. It is you all that's trying to incite this violence. Stop it. Kim said, I thought the wedding was so dope. A Las Vegas wedding is definitely the move. Baby, do this. Best friend. If I could do it all over again, I would go to Vegas or I would get married right in Jamaica where I ended up. I would not do a big ceremony. Either you coming or you going to see these photos. You going to get this announcement. You could still send that thing or whatever you wanted in the wishing well. Baby, I would do, if I could go back, I would not have a ceremony. No, he did it the right way. So did y'all hear that Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, they're launching a canned cocktail called gin and juice? Y'all drinking it or not? I don't drink gin. Why do y'all drink gin? For me, I always felt like gin was, it just tastes shocking, right? Like you ever like ate or drank something and then you just like, I'm shocked. Needless to say, they are canning this cocktail. I think that is brilliant. I mean, it makes sense, right? It makes sense. What I want to say here for this next story, because again, it goes back. Hold on, I want to read this comment because Kim, you crazy as hell. She said, "Jen will have you growing chest hairs." Yeah. Like I feel like if you drink gin, you a thug. You a real thug. You're thuggish. Thuggerish. There's a word that I won't say, Kim. If you know it, it starts with an N, ends with a Y. You know what that is, but I cannot say that while I'm on air. But it's that word. Bobby said, if I drink gin, I choose violence that day. Completely. There's no way that you didn't choose violence. But yeah. Oh yeah, Kim, you know the word. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. But okay, going a little bit back to Kim, I can't. She said it ends in Ari. Yes, and it starts with an N. And if you know, you know. Okay. But so going back to the halftime show, when Alicia Keys came out, first off, look, y'all gonna stop talking about her. Stop talking about her. Stop. But I'll say this. So Alicia Keys, her off-key opening note was corrected in the Super Bowl halftime show upload. So the actual performance that they put online after it aired, they cleaned up her opening. And if you watched it live, like as I did on Sunday, you will know that it definitely it started off a little different. Yes, it did. It I don't quite know what was going on with that, but it started off and it was a little bit crazy. But her outfit, baby, she came and she served. Oh, hey, she said I had to reboot. That's okay, girl. Welcome back. Kim said I coined it. Yes, you did coin that phrase, and I will. If you all want to know what the phrase is, I'll tell y'all later. She said that first note was rough, but she looked amazing. Yeah, I mean, it was stunning. It was like them little photo shoots that you see out in Greece, where they standing up, they standing on top of the buildings and they doing all that other stuff. It was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. Kim said different. Please. Whitney said it was. I was like, oh, but she did look great. She did. Bobby said, I'll drink Alicia Keys' bath. Moving along. So, not her bath water. Jesus Jermaine. Like, that's so explicit. Okay, who like No Doubt? Like, y'all remember No Doubt? Gwen Stefani before she went B.A. bananas, all of that. Y'all, she just came out recently and she admitted that she has to relearn some of the No Doubt songs because they are doing a return for Coachella. And why did that tickle me so bad that this woman has to go back and remember these lyrics? Because I'm like, girl, love me. That might not even be them. I don't know. But all I know is that like sometimes with music, it's like once it's in you, it's in you. Baby, how did you forget the lyrics to the group that put you on? Like, do the artists really be forgetting their lyrics like that? We know Patti LaBelle and them do sometimes. They're a little bit older. But I'm talking about the young artists. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just saying. Kim said, because she did not care. Girl, she said, she like, look, my life is better now and I don't want to do it. Bobby said, don't speak. And that's the only words we know. No, we know at least the friend. Like, don't do that. Whitney, she said, at least she's honest instead of getting up there like a fool. Because it's when they try to act like a fool that makes me upset. moving along. Yes, Patti LaBelle always be forgetting her stuff. Allegedly, you know, we don't want no smoke. Okay. A couple that I'm tired of hearing about, and I want them to go and run off into the abyss and never come back again to talk to us about their relationship. TJ Holmes and Amy Roback. Why is this man coming out talking about that he knew that he was in love with this woman in 2022 when he was still married? My man, why are you telling us this? Have ye no shame? Have you not caused your wife enough calamity, chaos, confusion, and contusion? Have you not? Duh. We knew that you was in love with Amy Roback. We knew that you was in love with her. You clearly you messed up your entire life to be with her. It couldn't be nothing else but love or foolishness. I'm tired of them. I'm tired. Kill said, baby, I'm tired of them both. We do not care. Baby, we don't care. I didn't forget about them, Whitney. They make it where you don't forget about them. They come around quarterly. I've already peeped their game. No, I'm not talking about Krishan rocking Blueface today, sis. Not today. No. Kim said you lost your job because of the snow, bro. Ooh. Let me sit my truly on that, baby. The tea is hot. That's all I have in what's happening, what's up. Now, look, this is the thing. There are more serious things that are going on in the world. So I'm going to encourage y'all to watch the news. Listen to the news, read the news. You should be getting the subscriptions to the Sun Times to your email. Do something. Stay informed, okay? That's what's happening, what's up. Stay informed out here. I have to take a quick break. When I come back, our topic that we're going to be talking about tonight, do you believe in sharing your location with your partner? I want to know. This has been like it's been a hot topic. And I had been saying, I said, you know what? I'm like, when I come back, we got to talk about it. So I'm back this week, and baby, we jumping right in, right after this break. Be right back.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on, and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, MzMetchi, checking in, reminding you to shop my exclusive collection, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, where we've got shades and everything that you need to look fly. Oh, and we also offer accessories. So ladies, put a little bit of razzle dazzle in your collection today. Be sure to shop with me and follow on social media at Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Grab your products today at MzMetchi.com/shop. And now, introducing one of the newest BossFluent creations, Lady. Lady is a women's fragrance that will leave men mesmerized and have you feeling beyond amazing. Its sweet and soft aroma will bring out your inner divine feminine and keep him wanting more, over and over again. Lady, a BossFluent product coming soon. Make sure you check out our fragrances and much more online at www.bossfluentent.com. Now it's time for the Blueprint Live's topic of the day. Let's get into it.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the Blueprint Live. It's your girl, MzMetchi. All right. Tonight's topic, do you believe in sharing your location with your partner? Now, look, like I said before I went on break, this has been a really, really hot topic. It's been floating around, and I'm like, I was like, oh my gosh, do we want to tap onto this? So I want you all to type out if you are yay or nay for the sharing locations, and then I will share with you all what my thoughts are. And you might be surprised. You might be like, girl, what? But let me see. Kim got the eyes. She said, okay. Whitney said, yeah, I'm sharing. I don't care. Okay. Bobby said over and over. Okay. BossFluent. Bye. You get on my nerves, Bobby. Kim said, my thoughts about sharing is if both parties are willing to share the location, I don't see it being a problem. My issue comes in when only one part is required to do so. One band, one sound, boo-boo. Bingo. Now, okay, y'all gave y'all opinion. I will say this. It is not a problem for me to share my location. I don't have a problem with that. But in my case, I don't deem it necessary. I feel like that we're all grown. My husband and I, we don't have any kids. It's just the two of us. So if I tell you, I'm going to work and I'm going to a happy hour and this is where we're going, I'm going to give my husband the information of where I'm at. Let him know what's going on. I don't require that. It's not a big deal for me. I feel like, okay, when I was like younger, I'm pretty sure if GPS would have been available, Zachary would have been tracking us. Yeah, Zach, if you tuning in, I know you would have been tracking our ass. Okay, I know that. But I don't need to know your precise location, my guy. Like, I don't care. Like I care that you're safe. I care that you're well, you're happy, you're sound. But I don't care to know like your latitude and longitude is this and that. It's never one thing that it was never not. It was never that serious. I ain't trying to track you. And then plus, look, y'all, MzMetchi has a little bit of a she likes to shop. Yeah. I'm a shopper. I don't need that man knowing how many times I'm pulling up to go and give me, go and grab me some things. Like I went and picked up a few items, my boy. You don't need to know all of that. She said, let's get into it. If it's not going to be mutual, so like, okay, let's have a conversation. So I've seen the situation on multiple spectrums, right? Where it's like the guy wants to track the girl, the girl wants to track the guy. You've seen it where it's the dynamic where they're tracking because they have a family. So it's like the kids is being tracked. The parents are being tracked, and it's different situations that go along with that. So let's bear in mind. But this what I'm talking about is the person that you are in a relationship with, that you are dating, okay, that you are married to, you are in a long-time relationship with. Are you okay if they want to track you? It just, to me, I don't know. It seems maybe the word invasive is a little bit too much. I just don't believe that it's necessary. If you as a grown person are telling me where you are, what you got going on, hey, I'm going to be out. I'm going, I'm about to go and make a few moves. I'm running some errands. I'm not going to be like this. Oh no, so you said you was going to the Food for Less in Matson, but you really at the one off 100. I don't care. It blows me because Kim touched on it when you see it and it's only one-sided. Baby, if I'm going to be tracked, everybody got to be tracked. I want to track her on a dog. Track everybody. You can't just track me. I never understood the one-sidedness of it. That's what's bizarre. And I don't get it. Let me go ahead and jump in. Bobby said, if they got a question whereabouts, question your relationship. No leash for me. I ain't in no work release relationship. Baby. Bobby. He said, I ain't in a work release relationship. Same. The same. No. Okay, let me get. Whitney said, I'm okay with it if I'm going somewhere far or different. It's for safety reasons. But he's sharing it with him. He's sharing it with me, so I'm sharing it with him. Okay, I understand that. 100%. And I mean, again, I think that it's different circumstances. Now, bear in mind, yes, I will ping my location if I'm going somewhere that's unknown and like my husband is not able to go. Like I'm giving him the full prerequisite of this is what's going on, right? But I don't feel like I need the access to be able to have to hop in, to have the accessibility to be able to hop in at any moment and say, oh, I want to see what you're doing. If I want to see what you're doing, I'm going to pick up the phone and say, hey, how you doing? Oh, okay. Where you? Are you close by? Are you close to the house? You still in the city? Or whatever the conversation is. And, you know, if you're there, right? Like it's totally okay. I guess maybe I don't get it. Like, it's like, okay, if something happened, they're going to find my phone, which has the GPS and stuff anyway. So you'll know exactly where I was. Like, if I'm in some type of emergency, you'll be notified anyway. You're my ICE. You're my emergency in case of emergency contact. I agree. Bobby said, I'm not in a work release relationship. Jesus, Jermaine Christ. It's given like, okay, babe, like, baby, am I leaving the Audi home? Like, what am I doing? All in all, I don't agree with it. I don't believe in it. I don't. If it's not anything for just like strictly safety, if you want your partner to share their location because you are insecure about some things, there's work to be done individually and as a couple. That's my honest thought about it. It's work that has to be done, because it's like, baby, you couldn't trust me. Because if I tell you, I'm just like, maybe I don't want you to know that I pulled up. Like, I'm gonna come home and cook, but I pulled up and I went and got me a kid's meal from Chick-fil-A because I was hungry. Maybe I don't want you to know that. It's not being sneaky. So it don't even have to be about anything. It's just like, you know, I'm an adult. Part of being an adult, I've made it this far without being tracked. I don't need to be tracked by you as another person. Okay. That's it. Kim said Bobby dropped the bar, and he did. She said major work, sis. So yeah, I thank y'all for sharing y'all opinions. I mean, me personally, I think it's a little bit odd. I don't judge anyone that does it. You will never find any judgment for me, because you have to do what works for you. There are situations where you feel like you need your significant other's location because it's going to bring some type of resolve or whatever the case is. I mean, I don't think that it should be like a permanent type of thing. It's a little odd. And I understand my opinion it may differ from a lot of people. But the beautiful thing I love about that is my opinion. I'm going to take a quick break, and when I come back, we're going to go ahead and jump into tonight's quote of the night. And y'all know what it is. I'll be right back.
I was in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean when it happened. There was a sudden jolt, and our submarine crashed on the seafloor. We were in total darkness.
That's Dr. Dejana Figueroa, a marine biologist and STEM teacher, talking about a deep sea dive she'll never forget.
It's funny, when I was a kid, I was afraid of the ocean, and there I was, 2 miles below the surface. But as a scientist, you prepare for that. Using our training and a little creativity, we fixed the sub and finished our experiments. The dive was just too important. Every dive gives us glimpses at things few people ever get to see. Glowing creatures, fiery undersea volcanoes. When we got back to the surface, I kissed the ground and called my mom, of course. But you know what? I wouldn't trade that dive for anything.
Dr. Figueroa uses her passion for STEM to discover new things and make the world a better place. She can STEM, so can you. Check out She Can STEM for more stories and inspiration. A message from the...
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, MzMetchi, checking in, reminding you to shop my exclusive collection, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, where we've got shades and everything that you need to look fly. Oh, and we also offer accessories. So ladies, put a little bit of razzle dazzle in your collection today. Be sure to shop with me and follow on social media at Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Grab your products today at MzMetchi.com/shop. Thank you so much for all of my listeners for tuning in. And now it's time for the quote of the night.
Welcome back. All right, it's time to close out with tonight's quote. And this one, you know, look, this we gonna get our praise on tonight. Okay, but no, real talk. Here's tonight's quote. Before God sends you into your next season, he will prepare you. He will remove and he will also add, whether it's people, things, old habits, etc. Don't expect to move forward without having to leave some things behind. Everything can't go with you. How many of you all are in a season where you are on an upward trajectory and you already can identify some things that's not going to be able to go with you? I'm speaking to y'all tonight. Yeah. You got to get that up out your life. You have to do it. You have to do it. Oh, Bobby said he gotta go. He said, I gotta go touch a mic. I'll watch the rest later. Keep up the great work. Thank you, friend. Thank you. And good luck tonight. Good luck. Y'all make sure y'all check out Bobby Wright, y'all. He's coming on the show later this month with his crazy behind. But yes, I'm talking to the people right now that you know that you have a calling on your life. You have greater things that you are working towards, and you have to move forward with that. Okay. It's hard leaving things behind. And the crazy thing about it is that sometimes when you ask God to release some of the things that are some of the holes that are on your life, the people, the dynamics, the job, whatever it is that you are asking him to release you from, it's hard when you look around and you see that it's people, places, things, or situations that you hold so dearly to yourself, right? You hold it at a high regard, but you recognize you like, you know what? This is not going to be able to go with me. Everything can't go, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. So I just wanted to leave you all with that word tonight. Of course, thank you everyone that tuned in. All of my listeners that are tuning in with me on Fluent Radio, Philly Jams 95.3, Indy 101.5, and Mixed Talk Media. Okay, shout out to Chicago, Texas, Jersey, Houston. All my sponsors, Black Dollar Days, Paris Ice Bar, and Fiya Infusions. Thank you all so much. Okay. And of course, my special guest, MTB Kappa. You all make sure that you get in tune with him. You can follow him everywhere at @the_real_Kappa. That's CAA. Well, CAPPA. Okay. Make sure that you all go and follow him. His song, This Is Not Luck, is coming out February 20th. So we got about 5 days, and his Broken Wing visuals will be out soon. So you all make sure that you get in tune with that. I love y'all. And of course, I'm going to be back next week, baby. We're going to have a good time as always. I love y'all. Bye, Latifah. Hey, Kim. Thank you, baby. Whitney said Liam is watching saying it's blue. Hey, Liam. Yes, it's the blueprint, baby. You already know. I love y'all. And until next week. Bye.